Hello everyone, my name's Cliff and welcome back to my channel. This is Cliff's Dark Gems. And if you're new here, welcome for the first time. And today, some good news. And also, I'm going to do a tag video, so stay tuned. Okay everyone, so it's a very cold evening, but we're feeling kind of relaxed given the circumstances. Yeah, last night something happened, sort of came to a head, something was resolved. I'm not going to talk about it, but yeah, it feels like a mountain's lifted off our shoulders. We've been very tired the whole day, just wanting to sleep. I think that's kind of what happens when you're feeling incredibly stressed for so long, almost traumatized, and then the whole thing's just kind of gone. You just kind of go, whew, and just, and yeah, we still mourning Anita's dad's passing, so this was an additional thing that we just didn't need in our lives at all. And yeah, I'm just sad to say things are sorted out finally. But yeah, let's get to the tag. Okay, this is an original tag created by John from Disquiet and Dragons. Check out his channel. And it's more geared towards fantasy readers. And it's called Adventurers Assemble. And I'm giving it the horror treatment. So yeah, there are 5 prompts. And the first prompt says, Nom Nom Nom. Choose a companion or adventurers. So for each one you've got more than one choice. That will ensure you eat well on your quest. Okay, now I've come up with 2. I've come up with a potential chef and a sous chef. And I've chosen none other than Hannibal Lecter as my chef. And of course he might cause problems. He probably will cause problems. So I'm going to make sure that he's secure in between meal times, that he's fastened up nice and tight, with a muzzle on, as per the picture. And yeah, we'll let him go during meal times because he has a way with food, and particular meat, but I think we'll keep him away from that, unless we supply the, supply the food and the ingredients, because he is pretty much a master chef. And of course, he will be under close surveillance at all times from some of my other adventurers. And together with Hannibal, I've actually chosen Mother Abigail from The Stand to be his sous chef. They might have to be at separate tables, but if Hannibal does get a little bit bitey or a little bit agitated, Mother Abigail can play on a guitar and she can sing to him, just to calm his nerves a little bit. But if he carries on and on, she can make her famous, prune juice, and that might solve the problem. Of course, if he carries on, we're just going to have done with him and make Mother Abigail our chef. After all, she can cook a mean meal. And yeah, so that's my answer to prompt number 1. Okay, I've taken my glasses off so I can read this a little bit easier. Number 2, I know this one. Choose the companion or adventurers to help you win a pub/tavern quiz. Now I've got quite a few here, and because this is a horror themed tag, I've decided to go to the Vampire Chronicles by Anne Rice and pick a vampire, because after all, they've lived for a long, long time, enough time to become incredibly wise. And I've chosen Marius, who is very well read and also seems to be one of the more reasonable vampires there. So if somehow I can get him onto my team, that'd be pretty special, because he has a wealth of knowledge over centuries. And then also I have to choose Jake Epping from 11/22/63 from Stephen King, because he's an English teacher and as an ex-English teacher, yeah, I have to go along with that. And then, if Hannibal Lecter behaves, I might let him answer 1 or 2 questions, but I'll make sure that I have Marius breathing down his neck so that he behaves and focuses on the task at hand. So yeah, those 3 might make a very good team. Let's see how it goes. Prompt number 3, keep it secret, keep it safe. Choose companions or adventurers that will stay loyal and trustworthy until the end. Now my first thought was Roland from The Dark Tower, Stephen King. But to be honest with you, Roland is kind of obsessed with the tower. And that is his sole purpose in life. And I'm not going to give any spoilers away. So perhaps might not be with you to the end. That he's got other kind of things in mind. Just the tower. He's kind of focused, obsessed. So I've gone with Josh, who's a giant wrestler from the Swan Song. And yeah, I'd love to have him on my back. To have him as my kind of a prime protector. Because he's incredible, and he's loyal, and he's brave, and he's trustworthy. And in Swan Song he looks after Swan like nobody's business. And so yeah, I will choose Josh as the man beside me to go with me all the way. Prompt number 4, got your back. Choose a companion or adventurers that will help you out in a fight. Now pretty much everyone I mentioned so far is going to be pretty good at looking after themselves, and me. But I'm going to go with Roland and his quartet. Gunslinger is true. And yeah, they will be able to hold their own in a fight. And of course, if Marius is fully on my side, the vampire, he's very ancient. He's one of the older ones in the Vampire Chronicles. Very powerful. And he could be pretty much a one-man army there as well. And then also, I've got, once again, if he learns to behave, Hannibal Lecter. But then again, he might just go a little bit berserk. So, and then I won't have a chef, and I'll lose some men. You know, maybe their necks will be bitten, he'll rip their faces off, bite their faces. Yeah, he might not be able to control himself, so I'll keep him in the background together with my mother Abigail, and let the rest fight it out. So that's my choice for that one. Okay, at number 5, man's best friend, my favorite one. Choose a companion or adventurers that are not human. Now, I've got 3. I was going to choose Oi, but he's already fighting his battles. And that's from the Dark Tower. Awesome creature. But I'm going with Kojak in the stand. Yeah, he might just help us. The doggy might just help us get out of tight spots. And just an awesome dog. Awesome canine in that book. And then Einstein in The Watchers by Dean Koontz, who's basically a genetically engineered kind of super dog, incredibly intelligent. And actually, if I remember the story correctly, he can also move things around with his nose. Is that right, baby? So he could actually be part of the quiz as well. He could answer some questions. And then finally, most importantly, I'm going with the super dog, and that is Layla, our German Shepherd, our Layla. And yeah, she's fiercely loyal, and she will rip you to pieces if you don't like kind of. She's very, very protective. So yeah, I'll go with Layla with that one. Okay, and finally, I get to tag a few people. I tag Angel Can't Read, Bards and Books, Big Elder's Booktube, as well as a Chapter Conundrum. And of course, there are a lot of other fantasy people that I know. If you're watching, welcome to do this tag. Of course, remember, you're not obliged to do a tag video. But it'd be awesome if you can do this tag. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. Obviously, we're still going through stuff. It's still morning. It's finding it really difficult. And family. So yeah, think of us with that. But I'm just very grateful that another huge thing is sorted out, because this has given us a lot of trauma over the years. But today we felt a kind of relief about that. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this tag. It was a lot of fun. Take care of yourselves. Keep those pages turning. And cheers.